The year was 1991. These were some of the ODOT projects that year. This is what our snowplows looked like. This is what ODOT workers looked like. This is what your millennial co-workers looked like. And this was the new director of ODOT. Director Jerry Wray, a three-time elected Licking County engineer, was just beginning his appointment as ODOT's director, emphasizing a focus on the people of ODOT. Wray talked personally with ODOT workers, seeking input on how the department should be run. He listened and used what they had to say. He grew the department's contract by 50%, created the Transportation Review Advisory Council, and began holding yearly district-wide gatherings throughout the state, which he called annual meetings. When Wray's term ended in 1998, it seemed to be the end of an era. The example had been set, huge changes had been made at the department, and there were huge shoes to fill. In 2010, a familiar face returned to the department. For the first time in Ohio's history, a director had been appointed for a second term at the Ohio Department of Transportation, and his name was Jerry Wray. Wray arrived back at the old job ready to create change once again. In just 8 years, he invested a record $16.4 billion in construction projects. Operationally, Wray created the new Division of Opportunity, Diversity, and Inclusion, which would improve diversity at ODOT and launch Ohio's first ever Civil Rights Symposium. Always looking to create opportunity, he also launched two new successful hiring agendas, the Veterans Program and the Second Chance Program. In 2013, Wray and his staff helped to add highway workers and other roadside responders to the state's Move Over law. To further improve safety and visibility, Wray also developed the boot, uniform, and jacket programs for all highway crews working on the road. Under Wray's leadership, ODOT has truly become a great place to work. Hello and welcome to The Loop. I'm Matt Bruning.
And I'm Erin Frizz.
We're here with Director Jerry Wray on his last week at ODOT. It's been 16 years total, 8 years here this last term. Director, what has changed the most, you think, from your first time at ODOT in the 90s to now?
Well, I'd like to think, and I'm confident, that we're a much more professional organization than we were then. We were a lot larger. We had some folks who we were not sure exactly what they were doing or what they were supposed to do. So as we've gotten leaner, we've gotten more efficient and more effective. And I think now that we are a very professional organization, and I believe that we are the standard of excellence for state government.
I know one of the things that you have always liked to do is to get out and talk to the people. You really learned a lot about how this agency works by talking to those folks, didn't you? That
was my approach from the beginning, that the folks of the department, the people who actually do the real work each day, know what's going on. They know what the culture is, they know how healthy the organization is, and my experience is they don't hold back. They'll let you know what they think, and you can learn a lot from that. So a lot of what has happened at the department during the time that I've been director is the result of what the people of ODOT have told me needs to be done.
And that's got to make you proud. I mean, the fact that someone comes to you and says, Director, there's an issue here, and to see that change, that has got to be...
It makes me very proud. We have a lot of wonderfully nice people who genuinely care, and that's where excellence starts. The pursuit of excellence starts with nice people who care, and the Ohio Department of Transportation is loaded with those kind of folks.
Do you have any advice for people who are just starting in, that young engineer who's getting started, or someone just getting started in a garage? Any advice for them?
Well, again, the role of the Department of Transportation is critical to the welfare of the state, and the job that they're going to be doing impacts millions of people, so they should take it very seriously. They need to be very professional, and I hope while they're doing that, they can have fun on the job. This is a great place to work, but they have to decide that. And it's the people themselves who make it a great place to work.
Is there anything that you look back and you say, man, I wish I had a little more time that I could have accomplished this?
Well, I don't know that there's anything like that. You're never done, and it's never perfect. And you're always pursuing improvement and continuous improvement and pursuing excellence. The great football coach Vince Lombardi used to say, it can never be perfect, but if we chase perfection, we'll catch excellence. And I believe the people of ODOT are catching excellence every day.
Now, here in Ohio, we have 4 seasons, but here at ODOT, we like to say we have 2. Construction season and snow and ice. Do you seem to have a favorite or something that you get really excited for when it starts?
Well, I'm particularly proud of the job that our folks do in the winter. We say that we are the standard of excellence for winter maintenance, and I believe we are. Our folks never stop until they've gotten the job done, and they do it right. So I particularly enjoy that, but I'm also proud of the construction program. We have had a record program for 8 years, and that doesn't happen by accident. A lot of good people who had to be involved in the planning, the design, and the construction, and making a difference for the state of Ohio. So I don't know that I'd be able to pick a favorite, but I do appreciate the value that we add to the state.
You've shown such great leadership in these 16 years. Do you have any last messages to say to the employees of ODOT before you go?
Well, mostly it's just thank you, and I can't say it enough or loud enough, and there are no words adequate, actually. I know that the pursuit of excellence will continue whether I'm here or not, and I'm so proud of the people of the department and the time that I've been able to be associated with them. It's been a great part of my life and probably one of the biggest blessings of my life. So thank you to everybody at ODOT. You've been great.
Very good. Talk about retirement.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Spending more time with my wife, playing golf. I've got books I want to read, and Eva and I are going to go to Graceland.
You got the blue suede shoes for it.
I'll be wearing my blue suede shoes when I get there.
That's awesome. Well, Director, thank you so much for your time. Both on the show and then for these last 16 years. It's been a pleasure to work with you, and I will treasure that forever.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Director, will you do us the honor of closing us out?
And now you're in the loop. You got me emotional. You might have to do that again.